It is the creepy Christian proselytization thrumming that is in the air. It's in the walls. It permeates everything. It permeates the basic skull right directly into your brain and your mind while you eat. It's actually, I'm a scientist, so I know these things. It's called conversion osmosis waves, otherwise known as cow. Now, we'll get back to the cows here in a second. But these places are much more than food service establishment. They are Jesus indoctrination chicken centers. Let's just call it like it is. And you may not take these threats seriously, but I certainly do. It's a sad day when our fast food turns on us. You're simply going in for chicken, an innocent day. You just want a sandwich, but you come out with what? Christ. People need to be warned, especially in Manhattan, and we have to pay attention. That's why today we took the time out of our day from covering the rest of America's lesser problems to focus on this important PSA. And by PSA, I do mean proselytizing service announcement. What is it that Chick-fil-A is really up to? Well, a lot of people on my staff didn't think I was serious when I said that earlier this morning. I said, get to work. There is much more that meets the eye here. But let's start with the obvious one that everybody knows about. Chick-fil-A has always been closed on Sundays, right? They'll tell you, oh, it's an important day for, our rest for our employees, right? But in reality, it couldn't be more obvious. It's proselytizing. Being closed on Sundays screams to potential customers, why aren't you in church, right? I mean, they might as well have a loudspeaker just blaring, heathen, to all the passing motorists. But let me take you inside a typical Chick-fil-A. How exactly do they program God into their customers? It starts with the frequently chipper employee who takes your order. What do they say? They lead with, how may I serve you? Clearly an overt reference to Jesus and his teachings to his disciples about sacrificial service. How can I serve you? The word serve, it's a trigger word that dominoes the mind from serve to thoughts of love. You might be ordering chicken, but you're thinking about service and possibly love, which is one step away from Jesus himself. This is dangerous programming, and we haven't even started. Because if it was only this bad, we could leave it there. We could walk away. But I want you to look at their signature menu item, the Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's an item that they claim put them on the map. Did the sandwich put them on the map? Or is there more to it? This sandwich will end up putting you in a church pew somewhere. Their sandwich features a top and a bottom bun, a clear representation of Jesus breaking bread with his disciples. They're forcing their customers to think of nothing but Jesus as they eat their meal, just like Jesus' disciples at the Last Supper. But it's worse. The sandwich is comprised of bread, chicken, and pickles. 3 unique and distinct elements, yet all one sandwich. Ring any bells? I know you're probably thinking, surely not, but make no mistake about it. They are preaching the doctrine of the Trinity through their sandwiches. Diabolical really is the only word to describe it. Thank you, New Yorker. There is something nefarious going on. And it's not just the sandwich, it's not just the greeting, it's the chicken nuggets as well. You'd think they'd come up with a better way to hide this one, but the nuggets are available in packs of 12. There also happens to be 12 disciples, 12 apostles. Whoa, that's a little too convenient to be a coincidence. Think of the ramifications of children trying to enjoy their chicken nuggets while their minds are force-fed thoughts of love and service, Jesus, and the apostles. Now, I'm sorry if this blows your mind and wrecks your dinner plans, but this is disturbing stuff. And I saved the most disturbing for last. Perhaps the most subliminal message is in the Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Sure, they're crispy. Sure, they're delicious, right? But can you come in on this? Look at this. Tell me what you see. Some people will say, oh, I see a waffle fry there, Glenn. Do you? Well, let me show you what's inside the waffle. Yes, It's nothing but a whole bunch of tiny little crosses inside of every single fry, fused together, hiding faith in waffle fries, the most dangerous kind of subliminal messaging because you consume it. You can't escape the messaging because it becomes part of you. So now let's look at their corporate symbol, the cows. Oh, everybody thinks these are funny, but let's be honest. You want to talk about creepy, vandalizing cows? They're vandalizing billboards with their paintbrushes. Cows have hooves. They can't hold paintbrushes, okay? And they're pushing eat more chicken. Not very inclusive when it comes to eating, now is it? And over the past decades, the cows have created an enormous bias against beef. So what's the cow's number one purpose? To advocate the killing of chickens, to isolate and polarize one group of animals so you could just ship them off to a camp. Oh, you see it? Nazis. For all intents and purposes, these are Nazi cows. In real life, cows come in various colors, but notice the Chick-fil-A cows are all black and white, and the company's core color is red. What else do you know has black and white and lots of red? It's important that you get this message out. Subliminal Nazism aside, Chick-fil-A cows are converting people to the love of chicken instead of beef, and in that way they mirror what Chick-fil-A actually does with humans, making them desire Christianity over any kind of religion.